There we go. All right, let's see. Here we go. We got to get Suzette back in here. Suzette, is that you that just joined? Who just joined? There you go. Okay. All right, I'm getting ready to go on Instagram too. It's because I have to use multiple devices to go live. That's why it's very tricky. Just going on Instagram too before we get started. Oh, well, you're back now. We appreciate it too, you know? Even though I know you are already getting your Hobbit house. Don't you worry. Let's see. Hello, hi on Instagram. Hi. We are just giving everybody just a few minutes to join. I had to restart my live. Oh, look, we've got multiple people on Instagram. Hello, everybody. We are going to be doing a quick live stream today so you guys can see. Hi, Annette. So you guys can see what we have in stock now. So we have some brand new Nashville exclusives that came, and then we also have a couple new needle minders. We also have the newest Fabulous House, which is great. And I'm going to be showing you guys some fabrics that go along with these patterns as we go. So I'm trying to get my life in order because I have numerous screens up right now. So let's see. We had a couple of people. I know, it is super exciting, and I'm really excited because these Nashville exclusives are some of my favorite ones. So I'm really excited to be able to share them with you. And I was hoping I'd get my package yesterday, but you guys know all the storms on the East Coast. Everything got delayed by a day or two, so that stinks. But it's okay, we have them now. So, all right, so we've got 5 people on Instagram, and we've got a few on Facebook. I do know that there is a couple people who, I know Annette wanted to, we had a couple people who were going to be joining, but I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and get started, and then whenever they hop in, they hop in. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to go into is just the patterns that we have available, and then what we're going to do is start talking about what fabrics I think would pair nicely with them, because I took the time to go ahead and select fabrics that I thought would go well, but then there's going to be people like Suzette who's on Facebook, and she suggested a different color for hers, and when I did a floss drop, I loved it. So for those of you on Instagram, if you are brand new to us, we are Millennial Fabrics, and we're a brand new small business, and we are at millennialfabrics.com. So this is going to be our first pattern. So this is a brand new Barbara Anna. I don't know if you guys are into Barbara Anna, but this is a brand new design that she has called Peaceful Night Dreams. I'm going to show it to both screens here. Peaceful Night Dreams. And this one is 132 by 95. So this is a brand new Barbara Anna. And I have this one. Let me move this real quick just so I can select that. I have this one to pair with our fabric. Let me see. Hey, Gina. To pair, okay, so there's a couple of fabrics because I think that we could do better than this. I think this needs a hand-dyed fabric. So we have a couple that I suggested. So the first one is going to be Oat Milk, which is a brand new fabric of ours that is been pretty popular. So I have a couple of different oat milks, right? So some of them have a lot of modeling, kind of like that. So this is like a creamy color. So you can see, and if you're familiar with hand-dyed fabrics, you know that they have different amounts of coloring. So the dye takes different in every piece. So like This, for example, is a 40 count piece of linen, okay? Now, other pieces take the fabric very lightly. Let me grab this piece so you can see. So this is a piece of fabric that I have going out on Monday, and you can see this is the same color, was dyed at the same time, and look at the difference. Okay, so it really, really depends. So the really cool thing about Millennial Fabrics is that we take individual pictures of all of our fabric. We don't just say, here's your color, and hopefully it's the right variegation. We take individual pictures so you can see exactly what you're getting. So this is the first pattern, or fabric, that we thought would pair nicely with this pattern. All right. Another one that we thought would go very well was another neutral, which is our desert sand. So this one is going to be in a 16 count. I can get it open here. Yep. This is a 16 count desert sand. So this one has a little bit more of a yellowy hue to it. It definitely looks a little bit more sand-like. But you can see variegation is strong on this particular piece. So if you see a color and you think, even if it's not for this pattern, of course, if you see a color that you like, check out our website and you can go to the search bar and just type in desert sand, for example, and you're gonna be able to see all of our pieces. And like I said, each of them has an individual picture, which is really great. That way you know exactly what you're getting. And also, I am very, very reachable. I see we have some new people watching on Instagram, so I just want you guys to be aware, I'm extremely reachable. So if you ever need to do a floss toss or need a second opinion, feel free to ask me. I am more than happy to assist in that. Okay? All right, we have one other color that is completely different that I thought would pair nicely with this new Barbara Anna. And that is going to be our Oblivion color, which, here we go. So our Oblivion color, yeah, and I think it's really important to do the individual pieces because I've definitely gotten some fabrics before where it had more or less variegation than I thought that it did, and it just wasn't exactly what I wanted. So I think it's important to do that. Okay, so the last color that I think would pair really nice with this pattern is our Oblivion. So this is an example of a 28 count even weave that we have, and I just think that the darkness would look really pretty on this pattern. So I think that would look really nice. I think having a little bit of variegation in the background of this would add a lot. And those of you who are on Instagram, if you are at all interested and you kind of like what you see here, make sure you join our Facebook group. It's Millennial Fabrics on there as well. And if you can't find it, just shoot me a message and I will invite you. Oh yeah, Serenity, I can give you a better. Yeah, the Oblivion's really cool. It's really cool. And each of the Oblivions kind of turns out different. Sometimes they have like a blue hue and sometimes they end up with like a purpley hue, but this one kind of has more of a bluey gray. Another reason to do individual, because just like the hand-dyed threads, you know, every dye you do is different. All right, moving on to our next, oh my gosh, sorry. Suki, please. Okay, moving on to our next pattern, we have, thank you, a favorite of mine. So this is Botanical Bee. I'm sure you guys have seen this one, right? This one has been really, really, really popular. This was the Nashville exclusive for hands-on design. So I know, she's been very loving today. Sometimes she's not. But this was the Nashville exclusive for hands-on design, and I love this pattern. I'm going to stitch this myself. I'm actually going to show you the piece of fabric that I'm going to stitch it on. A friend and I are splitting the piece of fabric because the cool thing is with this, you only need a pretty small piece of fabric because it's only 67 by 65. So this one is gorgeous. All right, so well, my friend Jill is actually the one that suggested this. I thought that this would look really great on Neptune, and it does look really good on Neptune. If you go on our website and look up Botanical Bee, I actually did floss drops and put the pictures on there so you could see the floss drops, but I'm just gonna hold up the fabric so you can see. This is one of our extremely popular colors. I would venture to say probably our most popular, and this is Robin's Egg. It's such a pretty blue. Look at that. I love this blue. And this is on a 36 count linen. So look at this next to this pattern. Look. Love it. I know. I love it so much. And the great thing about the hands-on design patterns is they're really, really, really affordable. All the hands-on design, I know. Won't it be so great with the bee? I know. Guys, I'm so excited about it. I'm going to stitch the bee. I'm getting it kitted up. I'm actually teaching a class on this for my local stitchy shop. So I'm really excited about it. But there was a couple fabrics that we recommended. So we definitely recommend the robin egg. And like I said, that is what I'm going to stitch mine on. Hey, Suki, sweetheart, you do have to stop. Okay. So that's robin egg. The other two that we recommended was Emerald City, which I love Emerald City. The only thing is we don't have a ton of Emerald City available right now. However, if you want to do Sobiz in Fairlawn, Virginia, we're going to do a little finishing class with them, which is great. If you don't love the robin's egg and you'd rather do Emerald City, we're happy to dye you a piece of that. That's no problem at all. So we recommend that. Now, this Neptune, also very, very pretty. It's a darker blue, a more oceany blue, while this one's more of a robin egg blue. I don't know how else to describe it. But we have pictures of the threads laid out on our website. So you can definitely take a look at that. And we do have robin egg available in all sizes, 14 count all the way up to 40 count linen. We also have even weave as well, if that's your thing. So, all right. So that is our robin egg. And again, Botanical Bee. And Botanical Bee is only going to run you $8. That is so worth $8. It's so cute. So, so cute. Okay, so the next one we have coming up is going to be what I know many of you are waiting on. And that is going to be Fabulous House number 5. And that's going to be Hobbit House. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a really good look at this. So this is a part of the Fabulous House series being put on by Cottage Garden Samplings, and this is going to be number 5. I know Suzette is so excited about this. So this one just released. I'm on the pre-order list, so I'm going to be getting these every month. It is in. Yes, yes, it's in. So I have 7 of these available, and I'm starting to find that there are numerous people who want them. And I'm going to have mine packed and ready to go Monday morning. So if you want to get yours fast, I definitely would be happy to fulfill that order for you. I have 7 of them. Okay. They are going to be $10 a piece, and they are adorable. They're so cute. I actually think this is my favorite that she's done. I think it's great. So let's talk fabric to pair with this. Okay. So I'm going to thank Suzette, who's on Facebook, because she gave me the idea for, okay, Unseemly Stitches, you want one. Are you, I'm going to write your name down and then I'll shoot you a message, but they will be live on our website, so you can purchase it directly from our website. Let me write your name down really quick just so I have it. Vanessa Edwards. Oh, okay, yeah. I got you. All right, so let's talk fabric to pair with these, okay? Because I know that we've had some like people who are, I don't know what to put these on. I know. So my trouble was I put my first one, which was Santa's House, on a fabric where it didn't show up very well. Like the creamy colors didn't show up super great. Because I tried to put it on platinum, which is my favorite color fabric for my house. But anyways, I tried to put it on there, and so I had to improvise, and I don't want you guys to have to improvise unless of course you want to. So Suzette, who is amazing, actually gave me the idea of putting this on Neptune. Now at first you might be thinking, Neptune? Like what? Neptune? Now, let me hold the threads up though. Okay, I have all except for 3 of them. 3 of them I don't have. I'm working really hard on getting a full set of DMC, that way you guys can actually see these, but I do have majority of colors. These are just straight from my stash, so they're a little bit messy, but it's okay. So I have a picture, just like the other one, that is on my website, that is going to have all of these presented much nicer than they are here. Oh no, is it lagging? Probably so. Suzette, is it lagging on anybody else's? This is all of the colors -3 on Neptune. Is it lagging for everybody else, or is it just Angela? Not mine, not lagging here. Okay, okay. Whew, I was like, oh no. Hopefully it'll catch up on hers. Okay, so I think it looks so good on that blue. Okay, hey Nikki. Oh, I'm so glad to have you here. Oh my gosh, I know. Okay. So that is on Neptune. Okay, now the other color that is the more traditional color that these are stitched on is called Dove. That's what we have that kind of matches it is Dove. So Dove is going to be a gray color, which is kind of what this calls for. So the houses initially are calling for Prehistoric Linen by Fox and Rabbit. But if you know, Fox and Rabbit are in Australia. And so sometimes the fabrics, just depending, can take a while to get to you. Which, I mean, they're wonderful fabrics. But if you're in a hurry to start this, then you might like Dove, which again, I'm sorry that my threads are like ugly. But you can see colors. Colors. They all show up very, very well. And I'm going to open this piece up just so you can see kind of what our Dove looks like. But again, we have individual pictures of everything, but this Dove is a really pretty gray. So you might be looking at our Dove and our suit and tie, and they do look similar, okay? They do look similar, however, suit and tie has more variegation. So if you want more modeling, more variegation, go with suit and tie. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more solid color, then go with Dove. And this is just an example of an 18 count Dove. And then like this is an example of a 40 count Dove that I have available. Another color that I don't have mentioned on the website, but that may just look nice, is our Silver Mist that we have, which is a really pretty mix of a purpley gray. I don't know if you guys can really see the color. I think it's showing up pretty good on Facebook. Instagram looks pretty good. So this is a grayish, purpley kind of color. And I think that these would look really pretty on that as well. I think it would make the pinks pop quite a bit. So I know that this was a popular pattern. So the great news is that you have lots of fabric options if you're looking to use one of our fabrics to stitch this on, which we would highly appreciate. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Serenity, it's so pretty. Yeah, so if you guys are looking to pair fabric with your fabulous house and you need help figuring out how big a piece of fabric, just hit me up and I'm happy to do that. Don't mind at all. All right, so those are the fabrics I'm recommending for Fabulous House. And at the end, if you have questions, just let me know. But Fabulous House is going to be $10, which is how much they all are. All right, so if you were a fan, can you get the other houses? Yeah, Suzette, I can get all the houses. Yes, ma'am, surely can. Yeah, take a look at them and let me know. Just let me know, just send me a message and I'll get them for you. Okay, so our next one is going to be very similar to Botanical Bee. So this is another one of the Circle series. I think, what does she call them? Gather Round series by Hands On Design. Now, I love these. When I was at Nashville, I was able to see these done like live, and I was able to see how she used them on the little boards that are so cute. Now, the great thing about these boards is you can buy one board, put a magnet on the back of your finished pieces, and change them out and only need one board, which is really, really great. The other great thing about this pattern, which is only going to run you $8, is you get 3. You get 3 patterns in this little pack, which is great. I really like this pack myself. Really like this pack. Okay, so what I'm looking at as far as fabric for this pattern is going to be our oat milk again, which I'm going to hold up again just for those who have just joined. You want the gather pattern too. Got you. Let me write that down real quick. Yeah, it's really cute. And Suzette, you'll end up with free shipping, which is awesome. Who doesn't love free shipping, right? Okay, so this is going to be the oat milk. We have some that are a lot less modeled, and then we have some like this one that are really modeled. So make sure to check out the individual pictures and the board. What board? Oh gosh. You gotta remind me, I'm a little brain dead. Hello to those joining on Instagram. Okay, so we have this, and let me tell you, I'm also suggesting fawn or desert sand, which we went over earlier, but I'm still gonna hold up just so that those who are new can see. Oh, yeah. You could do that. I don't have the boards yet, but I am trying to get them. I would really like to get the boards, especially since you're interested. They're little paddles. They're really cute. Suzette, hit me up after this because I could maybe get you a board. Okay, so this is going to be our desert sand, and this one would also look really, really well with this pattern. And the last one that I recommended was our fawn color, which, have I already gone over fawn? Ooh, I haven't shown you fawn yet. Fawn is definitely one of my favorites that we have. It's such a pretty neutral. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Look at this. It is such a creamy color. Oh, I love this one. So this is fawn, and I think that this pattern would look really pretty on this color. Really nice. The example that I'm holding up is 665, and it's a 28 count even weave. All right. I know, isn't fawn so pretty? Annette, have you been to our website yet? Because I think you're a different Annette than I know, unless you're the same person. Okay, so, not yet. You gotta check it out, girl. All right, so this is going to be the hands-on design, okay? Now, the next one we have is a favorite. It's a favorite, and I have only a few of these. That is going to be the blue flower in praise of pollinators. This was a very popular pattern at Nashville. So if this is something you're interested in, I would definitely pick it up ASAP and wait until you see the fabric that we have to go with this. So this is in praise of pollinators by the blue flower. It is very popular and very pretty. This one's really great. Are you ready? So this one calls for Stormy Night Linen from Zweigart. However, we have Wanderlust, which is such a pretty purple. So I think that this pattern would just look spectacular. Wait till you see this fabric. This is a 40 count linen in purple. It's a really soft, beautiful, beautiful purple. So we have numerous Wanderlusts available. Some of them are highly variegated like this one, and some of them not so much. But look at that color. Oh, this is one of my favorite colors that we do. I like a lot of the neutrals, but this color is just so pretty. I don't even know. Here you go. I know, isn't it so pretty? Now look at that with this pattern. Is that not great? I think it's great. I love it so much. I love it so, so much. So that's going to be In Praise of Pollinators, and this pattern is $13. And like I said, I have numerous Wonderlusts available on the site. And after the live, if you can't remember any of these, if you just go find the pattern, I already have the fabric suggestions listed below. So no worries. And also I'll be available that you can just message me on Instagram or Facebook, whatever works. And if you can't remember my name, then just message me on the website and I'll answer you. What's the name of this one? This one is Wonderlust. And this one specifically is 40 count and number 670. Number 670, this one is. And that's a 2, not a 6. This one is $23, not $63. I draw my 2s kind of weird. So you'll be able to see that right on our website. And if you're not in our Facebook group, do make sure that you join that. I'm happy to invite you to that. But that is the piece that I think that would look most superb on. All right, my friends, we have just a few designs left here. So again, with these rounds, we have Liberty pennies available. So this one, you know, I don't stitch a whole ton of patriotic designs, but this one is so darn cute. This one is so cute. So in my local stitchy group, we met on Thursday and a lot of people want to stitch this for the class. So this one's really been pretty popular. The flowers are so cute. Now, because I am who I am, I am going to be honest with you. We don't have a super dark fabric like this yet. However, we are planning next dye round to do a new color called Midnight, and it's going to be a really dark variegated black color. So we will have something for this, but we don't have it yet. But this would look really great just on plain black fabric. Would look great on Ada. The really great things about Hands-On Design is she makes all of her patterns to be Ada friendly, which is great. Okay, all right. So we have that one. I don't have any fabric to show you for that one, but if you like it and want to wait, we will have fabric available for it. All right, our last new pattern is going to be another very popular series that I know so many of you love, and that is going to be Frosty Tiny Town. So we were able to get our hands on these. I'm so excited about this. We were able to get our hands on Frosty Tiny Town, which is one of her newest tiny towns. This was available at Nashville as well. Look at that. So cute. So, so cute. So we thought that this pattern would look really great on that dove color because we want to be able to see that white thread pop in the background. And if you haven't done tiny towns before, then here is a little tip. They come with buttons on the inside for you to add. I'm going to open the pattern up and see if I can show you the buttons without showing you the pattern. Let me see. I'm going to cover it up with my fabric here. Look at the buttons. So cute. There's 4 buttons in there you're going to get. And they are very, very cute. So this one is going to be Frosty Tiny Town. And we recommend pairing it with that beautiful dove color that we have, which is a really beautiful gray. So that is all of our patterns. I did want to let you guys know that we got some more needle minders in, and we do have 2 that were out. I have one that went out of stock, and I have another one that you guys have not had the opportunity to snag yet. So our needle minders are enamel needle minders. They are fantastic. I love our needle minders. I have 5 of them that I use personally, and they're $8.50. I can show you the backs of them. Are a nice flat piece of metal, so it's not going to snag on your fabric. And the nice part is that your needle's going to lay flat in the middle. It's not going to jump over to the side, and these are not very heavy, so they're not going to weigh your fabric down. So the first one that we have available that went out of stock last time was this adorable little elephant. She's really cute. Cute little elephant right here. So we only have one of those. And then the one that you were not able to see the last couple times because we only had one and it sold, it was a request, so it went before we even did live. But I have one of these beautiful little daisies available. I use this one personally myself. So if anybody wants this daisy, you can claim it now, but they are $8.50. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. So that is it for our brand new shipment that we just got in. However, we have received, Suzette wants the daisy. Okay, you got it, Suzette. So we have gotten in, I know that there's some new folks joining us on Instagram. So we have gotten in 3 shipments this week. So like I said, we're brand new. We've been dyeing fabric for about 9 months now, but we just got into actually being able to sell patterns, and we've got a Fabric of the Month club that we have for folks to join. We also have Thread of the Month clubs. We call them Thread Volt clubs. And they are basically, we have a classic Colorworks and we have a Weeks Dye Works, and you can join and we will send you thread during the month or fabric, or both if you choose. But yeah, if you're brand new to us, I'm Sarah. This is our store right here in our dining room, and we absolutely just love what we're doing. So if you're new and you are interested, I have more patterns that we got in this week that I'm happy to sit and show you. I also have like 13 other needle minders that I'm happy to show you if you're interested. Otherwise, they are on the website now, and I will go ahead and I'm making everything live as we speak. So everything's going to be live on the website, and if you need any help finding anything, if you need help picking out fabrics, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and make sure you do join our Facebook group, because that's where you're going to get all the updates and pre-orders and anything that you need to be able to fill your little stitchy heart right on up. So with that, does anybody have any questions or anything that they want to ask, or anything? You are so welcome, Annette. Thank you so much for joining. So happy to have you here. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna make this stuff live just while I give everybody a second in case you are hopping on the website and you have any questions. You're gonna see the new patterns are gonna be under a tab that says new patterns. Yeah, Serenity, thank you. Thank you so much for joining. I know it's kind of a weird time of day, so appreciate it. And Suzette, I will hit you up and we'll chat. Okay, so Elephant is live. Suzette, I'm gonna hold that daisy for you and we will take care of it. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end then, and Suzette, I will message you, and then Serenity and Nat, if you guys have any questions, you just let me know, and I'm happy to help. Thank you guys so much for joining, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.